and welcome to another Crack-A-Pack. Today I will be opening and reading every single card inside a Phyrexia All Will Be One draft booster. Then making a pack one, pick one, as though I were in a draft. I'll be including timestamps below if you would like to skip ahead to see the entire pack contents and my pick, but otherwise, let's get cozy and appreciate every single card in this pack. Let's get started. Carnivorous Canopy. 2 green for a sorcery common. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. If that permanent's mana value was 3 or less, proliferate. Chimney Rabble. 3 red for a 3/3 creature, Phyrexian Goblin Warrior, common. Haste. When Chimney Rabble enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin creature token. They're violent, headstrong, and wildly unpredictable. It should be amusing to see how Norn's vaunted tactics try to cope with them. Urabrask. We have a Showcase Sinew Dancer. White for a 1/1 creature, Phyrexian Soldier, common. 3 white tap. Tap target creature. Corrupted. White tap. Tap target creature. Activate only if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters. To resist the embrace of the flesh singularity is to reject unconditional acceptance. Tyranax Atrocity. 3 green for a 4/4 creature, Phyrexian Dinosaur, common. Haste. Toxic 3. While some predators specialize in speed, size, or deadly venom, the adaptive Tyranax see no need to limit themselves. Zealot's Conviction. White for an enchantment, aura, common. Flash. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. Corrupted. As long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, enchanted creature gets an additional +1/+0 and has first strike. Cruel Grimnark. 5 black for a 5/5 creature, Phyrexian Cleric, common. Death Touch. When Cruel Grimnark enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, you gain 4 life. The Gospel of Lies sounds sweetest when whispered by many mouths. Hexgold Slash. Red for an instant, common. Hexgold Slash deals 2 damage to target creature. If that creature has Toxic, Hexgold Slash deals 4 damage to that creature instead. No matter how tough they are, even Phyrexians prefer to keep their guts on the inside. Jor Kadeen. Goldwarden's Helm. 2 white for an artifact, equipment, common. For Mirrodin, equipped creature gets +0/+1. Equip 1 white. My mother wore this into battle against the first Phyrexians. Now I wear it in her honor. The Fair Basilica. Land, sphere, common. The Fair Basilica enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add white. 1 white, tap. Sacrifice the Fair Basilica. Draw a card. In Elishnorn's domain, the Gospel of Unity is the highest law. Meldweb Curator. 3 blue for a 3/4 creature, Phyrexian Wizard, common. When Meldweb Curator enters the battlefield, put up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library. Imagine a giant room, like a library, except instead of books, it's filled with body parts. Kara Vrist, Resistance Spymaster. Nahiri's Sacrifice. 1 red for a sorcery, uncommon. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature with mana value X. Nahiri's Sacrifice deals X damage, divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Nahiri's last free breath became a defiant roar as she tore apart Sheldred's Colosseum. Vat Emergence. 4 black for a sorcery, uncommon. Put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Proliferate. the first rebirth is a reward. The 51st is a punishment. Oxida Finisher. 5 red, red. For a 7/5 creature, ogre, rebel, uncommon. Affinity for equipment, trample. Popular wisdom says that Phyrexians don't feel fear, but popular wisdom has never tried to hold a bridge against an angry ogre. And finally, our rare is Azuri, Stalker of Spheres. 2 green, blue for a 3/3 legendary creature, Phyrexian elf warrior, rare. When Azuri, Stalker of Spheres, enters the battlefield, you may pay 3. If you do, proliferate twice. Whenever you proliferate, draw a card. Ah, my old friends. Have you decided at last to stop clinging to the past and join me in the grand pursuit of perfection? We have a Plains and a Phyrexian Might token. Alright, so here is our pack. I think there are 2 cards that are sort of standing out most to me. I'm definitely interested in the Hexgold Slash and also in the Chimney Rabble. These are 2 pretty premium red cards, I would say. We have some pretty inexpensive removal and a haste creature that brings a 1/1 token with it. So I think more than anything else in the pack right now, these are the 2 that I'm looking at. And it's honestly a pretty tough choice. I could see going in either direction and being totally happy with that. I think I'm going to go with the Hexgold Slash though. It is a 1 mana instant that is applicable in a ton of different situations, and I think as a first pick between these 2, I would rather go with the 1 mana versus the 4 mana spell, especially in this format where it's so fast and low to the ground. I think, though, Chimney Rabble is a perfectly justifiable pick as well. But let me know which card you would be picking from this pack, and let's talk about it down in the comments. But anyway, let's go ahead and make our pick, shuffle up the remaining cards, and lay them out. And there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, leave a comment with your pick, and I would be happy to talk about it with you. And of course, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and join me back here every Monday and Friday for new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.